Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Denise. I'm a manifestation coach. If you would like to book one-on-one coaching with me, there's a link in the description box below. If you want to learn more about manifestation and law of assumption, please check out my other videos and subscribe to my channel. Today, I'm going to be talking about rejection, the illusion of rejection, and I thought it would be fitting to do this video unbrushed, unshowered, unmade, just basically rolled out of bed. Not really. I have brushed my teeth and I did the whole morning routine and dropped my son off at school. However, I wore a hat. But anyway, nonetheless, here I am, and I wanted to do that. I just thought it would be fun because, well, mostly because when I got home, I was inspired to do the video. But then I thought I will add the layer of you are already perfect, whole, and complete exactly the way you are. You don't have to put in more effort to be better. You don't have to try harder to be loved or to be accepted or to be appreciated or to be beautiful or to feel good or to look good or anything like that. All that stuff can be incredibly fun and it feels good to do it, but you're already enough just the way you are without any changes. And really, it's your acceptance of that that allows that to shine through you and allows that to be the case. So that being said, we're going to talk about rejection and the illusion of rejection and what it really is. So as I start out most of my videos reminding you guys that your 3D reality is just the outpicturing of your state of consciousness. It's not happening separate outside of you. It's not a fixed objective reality that you're observing. It is your observation of it is the manifestation. Like you are observing your own manifestation. You're observing your own state of consciousness. You're observing yourself being pushed out and projected back to you. That being said, if everything in your reality is you pushed out, if your entire reality and your entire world is the outpicturing of your state of consciousness, that means you're the initiator, you're the driver, you're the selector or the creator, we could call it. You're choosing the experience through your consciousness, through your awareness, and through your attention. So being rejected is not real. While it can feel real, and if you say to me, well, but my specific person told me they don't ever want to see me again, that's rejection. Yes, however, it's the manifestation of your assumption that you're not enough. It's the manifestation of your assumption that you need to be different, be more, try harder, do better, be someone else, that someone else is going to get what you want, that someone else is better suited for the relationship, for the person, for the job, for the home, for the raise, the bonus, for the good health, for the good looks, for whatever it is. So this circumstance where your 3D is seemingly rejecting you is the outpicturing or the manifestation of you driving the circumstance by repelling it away from you. You're the creator, you're the cause of everything. And this assumption that I'm not enough, in whatever way it may be, you might be wording it differently. I'm just going to use that for the sake of making this easy. Your assumption, and because that was my assumption for decades, but your assumption of I'm not enough is being pushed out and mirrored back to you. So while you in your 3D reality, these experiences of rejection feel very real to you and they hurt you just the same, like as being rejected would, but understanding and knowing that you're the cause of that. There's nothing outside of you that's actually saying or thinking you're not enough. There's nothing outside of you that's looking at you going, no, not that one. I want that one. Nothing can do that. Nothing has the ability to do that. This manifestation, that's all part of the illusion. It's the illusion that there's separation. It's the illusion that you're not the operant power, the illusion that you're not God, the illusion that you're not creating your reality. But if you really look at it, you can see that every time you've been rejected, there has been an underlying story that supports that manifestation. And that underlying story for most is that I'm not enough. It's laced with fear, worry that there'll be rejection, practicing how the rejection's going to come, right? We're priming our mind for it. We think we're getting ourselves used to it so that when it happens, it won't hurt as much. But we don't understand that when we're priming our mind for some shit not working out in our favor, we are manifesting that some shit doesn't work out in our favor. We're selecting that from the infinite pool of possibilities. So I really want you to understand that nothing outside of you can reject you, because nothing outside of you is actually outside of you. It's a reflection. It's a reflection of your state of consciousness. It's you basically rejecting yourself through the illusion of someone outside of you. So, some practices so that you don't continue down that road. Obviously, self-acceptance is huge. I am perfect just the way I am. I am more than enough just as I am. I've always been enough. I've always been loved. I've always been accepted. I've always been chosen, right? And then also things like, what will it be like when, or what does it feel like to? How will I think when I am? How would it have been if I always was? Like revising your past where things have manifested to validate the feeling of rejection or of not being enough, revising all those situations, reimagining them to give yourself the feeling of satisfaction of being chosen because you're doing this for you. This is how you let go of a state of consciousness and step into a new one. Practicing the feelings of what will it be like when, what is it like to, what is it like to know that I'm enough? What is it like to always step into a room or a situation, or always be in a conversation with my specific person and know that I'm chosen and know that I'm enough, and start imagining that version of you, start getting in touch with that version of you. So revising things, imagining your future state. And then also you want to just start, like, when you catch yourself in those feelings of rejection, when you are starting to imagine your 3D from the perspective of this hurts, I'm not enough, I'm being pushed away, I'm being rejected, I want you to stop looking at what's happening in your reality and recognize it as information for you. Okay, this experience manifested. It hurts. It sucks. I don't like it. That's valid. It's making me feel like I'm not enough. Sorry, I just hit the microphone. I don't know how bad that's going to sound, but whatever. It's making me feel like I'm not enough. It's making me feel like I'm unimportant. It's making me feel like I'm unwanted. Okay, these are all feelings within me that are being activated by my own manifestation. And how do I want to feel instead? I want to feel chosen, loved, and cherished. What would it be like to reimagine the situation to give yourself those feelings? Do some affirmations to support that you are important, that you do matter. Go within and start to give it to yourself. And most important, not most importantly, but also very important, is to recognize what you're doing. I'm rejecting myself, or I'm staying in the self-concept or state of consciousness of rejection through the illusion of someone else. And I can imagine loving myself through the illusion of someone else. I can imagine choosing myself through the illusion of someone else, because this someone else, it is an illusion. You're imagining how this person feels about you, and then as a result, what you imagine manifests. And it looks very real. It's always going to look real. What you believe to be true will manifest as true for you. The manifestation will be like, yep, here's your rejection. Here's your you're not enough. And so, because, your subconscious it's perfectly authentic with your state of consciousness. So it's going to manifest exactly what you expect. So you want to start pointing out to yourself that these situations in the past, and maybe this circumstance that I'm in right now, is my manifestation. It is serving me exactly what I ordered through my consciousness, through my attention, through my awareness, through my assumptions, through my beliefs, through my thoughts. It is delivering me exactly what I ordered, and it always will do that. There's no way around it. It will always deliver precisely and exactly and authentically perfect what you order. So you want to start ordering acceptance. You want to start ordering love. You want to start ordering being adored by everybody, always being chosen, always winning, always, I don't want to say being on top, because that insinuates someone's on the bottom, and there's more than enough for everybody. We're all winning. There's enough. everyone's on top. Everyone wins. But, if we're talking about relationship, they win someone better for them. You win the person you want. If it's a job, they win a job better suited for them. You win the job you want because it's perfectly suited for you and you're more than enough to have it. And so in closing, I really do feel that self-acceptance is the path to being accepted by others, because there are no others. They're just a reflection. And as you persist in self-acceptance, and that doesn't just mean like confidence, right? It means like really accepting who you are, which means accepting what you want without feeling guilty, without feeling bad about it, without telling yourself you shouldn't. I did that for years, especially with a relationship. I would manifest undesirable circumstances, and then I would tell myself I shouldn't want that because of what happened. I should no longer want that person because of how they treated me or because of what we went through. And it's like, well, I manifested it though. It wasn't, again, like there's nothing outside of you happening to you. It's coming from you. It's all coming from you. So anyhow, I went off topic, but accepting yourself, accepting your desires, no matter what, without guilt, without embarrassment, without shame or ridicule or condemnation. Like, I want what I want and I can have it because I'm enough. Learning to know that you are enough. Learning to understand that you are perfect. Contemplating that idea and that concept. Contemplating the idea and concept that everyone in your reality is a projection of your thoughts, assumptions, and beliefs, and therefore they can all have amazing things too, but they don't have to have the amazing thing that you want, the very same thing. And there's more than enough for everybody. And there's an infinite amount of possibilities for this reality. So choose the one that best serves you. Revising old situations and circumstances that have validated or reinforced the assumption that you've been rejected. Change that. Reimagine yourself to be chosen. Reimagine yourself to be loved, wanted, adored, cherished, all of that. First, best, however you want to word it. And then keep pointing out when you are starting to slip into the feels of rejection. This is all me. I'm pushing out an experience that I'm perceiving from a state of consciousness of rejection. And actually, rejection isn't real. There's no such thing as rejection. The illusion of rejection or the manifestation of it is my assumption and belief that I don't get what I want, probably because I'm not enough. I'm just not good enough for this reason or that, or a bunch of them. And then the self-acceptance part, which is going to alleviate all of that. I am good enough just the way I am. I am good enough just the way I am. I am good enough just the way I am. And the beauty about that is as you start to accept yourself just the way you are, you will actually morph into your ideal version of yourself. Like, if there really are things that you want to work toward, whether it's with your physical appearance or, patience or kindness or whatever, like anything, like characteristics about yourself, all of these things, if you sit there and want to change them and depreciate them and are frustrated about how you look or how you think or how you behave or how you talk, those things are just going to get bigger. They're going to manifest more often around you. You're going to continue to practice non-acceptance by guilting yourself or shaming yourself, or I did it again, here I am again, feeling the same old shit, or thinking the same old way, or reacting the same old way. And it really is all about just, I'm fucking perfect right now in all of it. Even having done that, even having said that, I can forgive myself, I can get over it, I can say I'm still perfect. And really it's in that self-acceptance of your perfection that will morph you into this more patient, loving, attractive, magnetic, whatever you desire to be version. So accept yourself. Stop rejecting yourself, and your manifestations won't appear to be rejecting you as well. All right? All right. I love you guys. Happy manifesting. I will see you next video.